The Bento Box of Fair Shares. In a bright, sun-filled kitchen in Tokyo, Haru helped his mother pack his lunch for the class picnic. They cut sausages into tiny octopuses and tucked star-shaped carrots between neat rolls of egg. Haru felt very proud. "This is the best bento in the whole world," he chirped, snapping the lid shut with a happy click. The class walked to Ueno Park, where the cherry blossoms were soft pink clouds against the blue sky. Haru clutched his backpack tightly. He couldn't wait for lunchtime. He imagined everyone gasping at his beautiful octopus sausages and his perfectly shaped rice balls. When it was finally time to eat, everyone spread out their colorful picnic mats. Haru sat next to his friend Ren and proudly popped open his bento. "Look, Ren," Haru said, pointing to his star-shaped carrots. Ren's eyes went wide. "Whoa, Haru, your lunch looks like a work of art. My jelly snacks aren't nearly as cool as that." Nearby, the new student, May, sat quietly. She didn't have a colorful mat, just a small towel. When she opened her lunch, there were no octopuses or stars. It was just a plain, white rice ball and a single slice of pickled radish. May looked down at her lap, her shoulders hunched small. Ren looked over at May's lunch and then back at Haru's. "Hey, look at May's lunch," Ren whispered, though loud enough for others to hear. "It's so plain. Some lunches are definitely better than others, right?" A few other children giggled, and May quickly pulled her lunchbox closer to her chest, hiding it from view. Haru felt a little squeeze in his chest. He liked being the one with the best lunch, but he didn't like seeing May look so sad. He watched her from the corner of his eye. She hadn't even taken a bite. She was pretending to be very interested in a ladybug on a blade of grass, instead of eating. Haru looked at his star-shaped carrots. Then he looked at May's lonely rice ball. He realized that having the best thing didn't feel very good if it made someone else feel like they had nothing. He stood up, picked up his bento lid, and walked over to May's towel. "Hi, May," he said softly. "I have too many stars. Do you want to trade one for a bit of your rice?" Ren watched them and frowned. "But Haru, a star is worth way more than plain rice." Haru shook his head and stood up tall. "It's not about what things are worth, Ren. It's about making sure everyone is part of the picnic. Let's start a fair share circle. If you have extra, you put it in the middle for everyone." One by one, the children moved their mats closer until they made one giant circle. They placed a large blue cloth in the center. Haru put in 2 sausages. Ren added some of his jelly snacks. Even May, with a small smile, broke her rice ball in half and placed a piece on the cloth. The picnic didn't look like a competition anymore. It looked like a feast. Haru realized that fairness wasn't about everyone having the exact same thing. It was about making sure no one felt left out. As he bit into a piece of May's rice, he decided it was the most delicious thing he had ever tasted.